Hey, this is Asia Ray Coleman, and you are watching Guru Tips for Actors, a free video series where we answer questions from actors and help you achieve the success you deserve. Today, I'm here with Aaron Metchik, the founder of WorkshopWizard.com, and we are going to teach you some ways to help you make your agent's life a whole lot easier. Thank you so much for joining us, Aaron.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. So first, let's talk about an actor's mindset around all this. Why is it important for me to help my agent? Isn't my agent's job to help me?
When you say it like that, I'm reminded of the famous scene from Jerry Maguire where Tom Cruise is playing that agent and he's pleading with his client, Rod Tidwell, help me help you, right? Help me help you. And I think that really speaks to the mindset that a lot of actors have with their agent, where once they get representation, they think, well, hey, I'm really talented. Now it's my agent's job to find me auditions and roles for me to play, right? And as much as I know we would love for it to be like that, most of the time it just isn't. That's not the reality of the situation for actors developing their career. So it's much better for an actor to have the mindset that they are going to help their agent help them. I have 4 principles that I think make up a really perfect formula for actors when they are trying to help their agents help them.
Cool.
And the first is to develop your craft. There's just always more room to grow as an actor. The second is to commit to generating opportunities for yourself. You want to be able to give your agent achievements that then they can use to pitch you and generate more opportunities for you.
Great ammunition.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The third is to develop and create relationships in the entertainment industry. And then the fourth is to give your agent actionable information. And what I mean by actionable is it's information that allows them to take a simple, fast, and specific action to help you.
Awesome. Yeah, those are great. I mean, you need that foundation of craft, right? We're not going to do well if we don't have the talent to get out there and act well. Right? And I love that you mentioned relationships because it's almost a cliche at this point, right? We always hear this industry, particularly the entertainment industry, is built on relationships, and we see evidence of that all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you've heard it's not just how talented you are, it's who you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. At Workshop Guru, we encourage actors to think about casting director workshops in particular as not just auditions or not auditions at all, but as ways to build relationships with their peers in the industry.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, definitely. If you're learning directly from the industry professionals, you're not only going to get great insight about what areas of your craft you maybe could improve on or develop, but you're also going to be creating these relationships right in the casting community, which is one of the most effective things that you can do, not only to help yourself, but to help your agent.
Totally. Yeah.
I think Workshop Guru is a fantastic site. I've used it for years, long before I ever met Asia Ray. It's an amazing site.
Thank you.
It helps you know where all of those casting directors are going to be, all their workshops. It helps you find the best prices on them. It's amazingly affordable site.
You're hired. Awesome. Done.
Yeah, but it's fantastic. Really, if you save money on just 1 or 2 of those workshops a year, you pay for the whole year. So cool. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah. And I appreciate that. I want to hear more about your service. I mean, you have a service that's pretty amazing for what we're talking about in particular. Tell us more about Workshop Wizard and how it helps actors.
Thank you. I'll tell you how it helps actors and their agents.
Perfect.
So that's what our video is about. So WorkshopWizard.com is a website that you can use after you've gone to those workshops. And what it does is it automatically keeps your agent or manager updated about all of your best casting director workshops. It allows your agent or manager to send reminders, to include reminders about you and your best workshops to casting directors when they're submitting you for roles. And if you're currently seeking representation, Workshop Wizard can help you find it.
That's awesome. That's really great. And it seems like it makes everything very easy. But to play devil's advocate, because that's kind of my job here, right? Why can't I just email my agent my workshops and say, this is what I did?
Right.
Go do your job now.
Right. So I did that all the time, and ultimately that's why I started creating Workshop Wizard, is because every month I would send a spreadsheet to my agent with all of the workshops that I had gone to.
Organized.
But, that's how you can ostensibly keep your agent updated. But the problem is you're most likely not the only client they have who's workshopping. They've probably got more like 30 or 40 or more clients who are workshopping, and all of them are sending their agents these updates in all these different formats. So maybe if you're an agent, you've got 30 different spreadsheets that have come in from clients over the past month or two. You've got a bunch of Word documents from other clients. You've got voicemails and your handwritten notes from others. Yeah. So if you imagine you're going through the breakdowns as an agent and you see a casting director casting a bunch of great roles, and you're trying to remember which clients do I have who have workshopped with this casting director. And now you have a choice to make. You can either open up dozens of spreadsheets, search through all of them, all those different documents or your notes, or you can just submit blind and hope that the casting director chooses, the people that they like.
Right.
So what that does ultimately is it kind of negates all that hard work and the investment of time and effort and money from their workshops that were maybe just a month ago, but they're too hard for your agent to remember.
Right.
So to put it very briefly, what WorkshopWizard does is it just allows you to input all of your workshop information into the website, including any written feedback from casting directors.
Awesome.
And then your agent's going to be automatically updated. So anytime they log in, they can just click your headshot and it'll show you all of your workshop records. If they click any casting director's name and you've workshopped with that casting director, your records are going to appear, and they can easily cross-reference your name with any casting director. So what used to take 20, 30, 40 minutes of scouring through a bunch of spreadsheets now literally takes a single click of the mouse.
That's amazing. So my agent's submitting for a role and he sees this casting director, so he can actually search by casting director too?
Yep. Just clicks their name. If you've workshopped with them, they see that. And then they can send the reminder along with their submission.
Yes, that's perfect. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So you guys are really lucky today because Aaron has a gift for you.
That's true. I would love for anybody who's watching this video to be able to try it for themselves for free. So if you want to go to WorkshopWizard.com and sign up, you can use the offer code GURU to get a free month of our highest level of membership, or to get $12 off the annual highest membership. There's also a membership that's just totally free that you can use as long as you'd like. It just limits you to inputting your 2 best workshops each month. And your agent and manager's membership is also completely free.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. So what are you waiting for? Thank you so much for joining us. Definitely get on Workshop Wizard. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you get next Tuesday's tip. And keep in mind, if you don't have an agent, there are over 130 agencies and management companies on the site now who are actively looking for actors who are proactive about their careers. So sign up for Workshop Wizard and get yourself some representation. See you next week.
Hey, buddy.